We are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. The moment when this game first started, I'm talking the first minute, where Jalen Brunson made that quick three and Wemby made a tough jumper, I think right in Cat's face. I literally screamed to myself, this is going to be an amazing series while watching this. Just for, game one to actually be a great game, but, a pretty shit game compared to, everyone's performances. Both teams played terrible overall tonight. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. When it comes to the Spurs side of things, Wemby had, I think, the worst game one he's had throughout all playoffs, and he still ended up with 26 points. He had a lot of free throws tonight, but no, it was overall rough from Wemby. 6 for 21. He never plays that bad. I don't think we're gonna see him play this bad again. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, De'Aaron Fox, what happened to you? I guess he was never the same after you got hurt, but bro, he was literally the guy in Sacramento, the number one scoring option. He was averaging fucking 25 points per game for a season at one point. And this guy can barely get above fucking 15 points a game. Now, I don't even know what he had last night. I just know it was a fucking shit show. In a terrible slump at the worst time. We cannot have this happen for game two. I think Dylan Harper and was it Stephon Castle, who were the only ones who had a really, really good night yesterday. I mean, again, Wemby still had 26, but that field goal efficiency was fucking terrible. I feel like when it comes to the NBA nickname world, it's so backwards how the name Spider-Man goes to Donovan Mitchell and not Jalen Brunson, who is New York's biggest hero at the moment, literally. Last night, bro, he was having a very poor shooting night, but he still made up for it towards the end. Every fucking fourth quarter, this guy is Superman. Death taxes fucking Jalen Brunson turning up on the fourth quarter every fucking time. It's a given. Again, didn't have the best field goal percentage, but he wasn't getting calls. So you can't just stop. You're the number one option. You got to keep shooting. And even though he got hurt twice throughout that game, he still found a way to end the night with 30, scoring 14 of those 30 points in the fourth quarter alone. Absolutely insane. And I want to give a big shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns, man. Just a guy who played with confidence all night against Wemby and didn't look discouraged for a second. There was constant clips of him talking to the bench, talking to the guys, telling them to calm down. Yeah, I think when they were down 15 or whatever that was, saying they're calm down. The defense will help them. Our offense picks up. The same thing happening against Cavs. Him overall just picking up that leadership role and giving Brunson some help on that field was just super nice to see. And bro, I watched his post-game interview where he was saying how he felt like his mother was in the stands. Rest in peace to Heckley Cruz, by the way. He was saying how he felt her energy, like she was right there watching him, how that game was in a way dedicated towards her. So beautiful. I just like how he didn't lose any confidence playing against Wemby. Played a great game, and he was a huge factor in their win tonight. He will be a huge factor over this series for New York overall. They're off to a really good start with that. Just a great start for the Knicks. Great start for the series. I said last video how I would let you guys know my updated pick on who I got winning this series. In my original prediction video, I had Spurs winning it all. I'm not gonna lie to you, I definitely used the gap between last video and the game last night to give me just more confirmation for a new decision, and it did just that. After New York, they're 2 series after Atlanta and how scared they're looking, literally averaging the best point differential in NBA playoffs of all time for any 11 to 12 game streak, whatever they're on. They haven't lost since April, y'all. New York has not lost since April, and it's been either dominant wins or just amazing comeback wins overall. This team is locked the fuck in. I'm officially changing my pick to New York to win it all this year. I can't tell you exactly what game. This series could go to 7, but I'm not gonna lie. If Spurs don't come the fuck back and lock in for next game, and New York goes back to Madison Square Garden for the next 2 up 2-0, they could very, very well get swept. So Spurs, y'all gotta lock the fuck in for next game, because I was these teams are so great. I'm going for New York. I was even saying in my past video how I'd be rooting for New York the entire time, but these Spurs and Knicks are such a great, 2 great teams who I want to see successful, but I definitely don't want to see a one-sided sweep throughout the entire series. There was too much buildup for this. So please lock in. Wemby was talking about how he's not worried, how he's still calm, how he's confident in his guys to bounce back. They have to win game 2. Game 2 is a must win. It's a must win. If they don't, it's over. But I really don't think they'll be losing 2 games in a row. These Knicks are good, but come on, these Spurs, they're not better. They're not better, but they're also very, very, very good. That's why I struggle so much picking in this series. With NY, it's not what they're doing, but also how they're doing it. And with Spurs, it's this team just proved that they don't need scars. They don't need L's in playoffs to win. If that was the case, they wouldn't even be at finals this year. It's just It's just like me trying to tell someone that heads is a better pick than tails. It's not. This is a 50-50 series to me. There should be no favorites, in my opinion. Genuinely, it's that close. After New York wins this game, a Spurs fan could argue, yeah, sure, y'all won, but what are you going to do when Wemby's hitting every shot? He's in that mode, he's locked in. He's 7-5. Then you're like, fuck. Like, not much they can do about it. But also, at the same time, a New York fan can say, okay, well, enjoy your game with Wemby going off the entire time. Because when fourth quarter comes around, Brunson's scoring fucking 20. Brunson's carrying them. No matter what the deficit is, he just will. Then the Spurs fan is like, fuck. Because that's just how Jalen Brunson works. Like, in theory, Jalen Brunson and how good he is in the fourth doesn't make sense compared to Wemby actually going off the entire game. Like, Wemby being good, it makes infinitely more sense than Jalen Brunson being who he is come fourth quarter. It's all within these stars, man. That's what makes it such a fucking coin flip. It's two trustworthy stars who are capable of things beyond belief. That's what makes it tough. But as for next game, I don't see Wemby playing that bad 2 games in a row and being okay with letting his team go down 2 games for the first time in his playoff career. Friday night gonna be a crazy night, y'all. I'm gonna be covering every single game in this final, so make sure y'all subscribe. Hey, bro, no, subscribe for real. If you watch this, bro, please, bro. I've been stuck at 22 subscribers for weeks. Discord server down below and Twitch down below. Join the family. And yeah, till next time, y'all, that's all I got for now. So take care. Love you guys so much, and later.